Good morning, broadcasters. 360 Seconds news and commentary for broadcast professionals is on the air. I'm Maria Koladova from TKT. Let's discuss the latest technological news with our respected expert, Philip Grossman. Don't forget to give the program a like. SWIT introduces the groundbreaking anti-EFP multi-camera production system with the camera adapters, intercom control panel, and support for up to 4K 60p video connections via NDI high bandwidth. It's packed with features like tally lights, PoE power support, and versatile monitoring options. So, Philip, tell me about this.
So it's interesting. NDI is not a SMPTE standard, and there's sort of a pushback, I guess, on the SMPTE side. But we're seeing more and more product sets, and something like this is actually kind of exciting because it's not just a NDI encoder. It truly is sort of an infrastructure play. So they've built the encoder, they've built um, the tally system, the comm system, all onto it. So it makes it very, very simple for somebody like a house of worship or a small university or even high school to be able to produce what could be considered, professional quality video over an NDI system, not requiring, very expensive 10 gig and 100 gig switches. So it's interesting to see. It's coming from SWIT, who primarily was a battery company for a long time, and they've started to branch out and build other product sets. So we'll see where this goes. Now we just, it'd be nice if we could see them sort of get adopted into SMPTE 2110-22, I believe, for compressed video. But there are some differences around the way NDI works versus the way SMPTE works. But if they can iron those out, I think it's a great technology, especially for smaller organizations and for distribution purposes within a facility.
So we talk a lot about making video and visuals and cameras more accessible. What makes this different to some of the other things that we talk about?
Well, one is it's not outrageously expensive. It allows you to get into IP video by placing this pack on the back of a camera or attaching it to a plate, and it just allows you now to have IP-based video as an infrastructure. They provide all the tools for it, and it just uses standard off-the-shelf, 1 gigabit routers or switches. So it really does make it very easy for somebody to set up a multi-camera professional shot, especially at, high schools and smaller colleges and corporate environments. This is, I think, going to be a great tool.
Great. All right. Now moving on to Leader. At this year's IBC, Leader revealed the LV5600 waveform monitor, which monitors SDI and video over IP signals. It boasts features such as a test pattern generation, eye pattern display, closed caption monitoring, CIA chroma chart, and customizable screen layout. So, Philip, unpack this for me.
Yeah. So the I think probably one of the biggest changes in going from SDI to 2110 to SMPTE 2110 to IP based is the tool sets. Engineers are used to pulling out their scope, plugging in, and being able to look at a signal. Does the signal look right? We, for a long time, didn't have that capability within the IP world. Now, Leader and others are manufacturing multiple sets of systems for diagnosing issues with IP. And this one, especially, I believe there's a separate module that you can add to it that actually allows you to decode JPEG XS. So now in that environment where you have compressed and uncompressed, it's one tool to really help you sort of do the analysis of your signal and try and figure out what may be going wrong, where in the past it was very easy in an analog signal or a digital SDI. Hey, yeah, this is what's out. With IP, it's sort of it's sort of hidden to the typical engineer not understanding these things. So these tools definitely help them by bringing about a better tool set.
And is this kind of following the trends that we were seeing from other people at IBC this year?
Yeah, I think one, you're seeing NDI come out like within our last article. You're seeing more and more people move. SMPTE 2110 is pretty much the standard now. Not everybody has switched, but anybody who's building a new facility is going to go 2110, and this just enables them to feel more comfortable moving into a 2110 environment by providing diagnostic tools for them.
Got it. Okay, now moving on. With an impressive a 48 kilohertz sampling rate, a 24-bit bit depth, impressive 70 decibel signal to noise ratio, and a maximum sound pressure level of 128 decibel. The LARK Max ensures exceptional audio performance. The transmitter incorporates Hollyland Max timbre mic technology and a high sensitivity omnidirectional microphone. So, Philip, I know you're more of a video person, but tell me about this.
Well, without audio, video is just security cam footage, as they say. So I think it's great. It's nice to see there's several different manufacturers getting into these small wireless systems that are getting tinier with built-in microphones. And what makes this one a little bit different is it's also got a built-in recorder, so you have that quote unquote safety channel. You're not only recording the audio wirelessly to whatever your recording device is, but you now also have a backup that's actually on that device. So I'm actually thinking about maybe picking up a set because you never know when you need to have a small, good set of audio inputs.
Okay, well, that's all the time we have today. Many thanks to our expert, Philip. Don't forget to comment on the news that we've discussed. See you next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.
Bye bye.